Even though this mod is a cancel build, it's extremely well done. Now the mod has 4 different endings, so I'll explain the overall lore and then show all the possible endings as we go. Now from my understanding, this entire mod is just one big nightmare that Boyfriend is having, and that point will make sense when we actually get to the 4th ending, or aka what I think is the true ending. With that being said, the mod starts out with a cutscene of Girlfriend playing the piano. Now, a few things stood out for me in the cutscene. The first being that Girlfriend is playing the piano, and then later she will be tied to a bunch of strings. And a lot of people don't know this, but the inside of a piano is actually filled with strings and hammers looking like this. And even though I know this mod is based on the Fabric Bandy animation, I also think that there is some symbolism that kind of connects Girlfriend to the piano and the strings later. And I kind of say this because I know that the developers are planning to do another update in the future, possibly. The second thing that stood out is that even though Pico appears in the cutscene, he has no face. And while this isn't a direct science or anything, faceless people in your dreams are supposed to represent like indecisiveness on your part, or it may mean that Boyfriend still has like some lingering feelings or regret for Pico. Now, what I find creepy about the actual battle with Girlfriend is that she doesn't seem to be afraid at all. She actually looks kind of happy considering that she's completely tied up. That is unless you decide to actually leave her when you get the option to, and then the strings will literally rip through her body. This ending is called Beautiful End because I suppose this scene with Boyfriend here is kind of beautiful, but this is definitely one of the bad endings. Now there is another option where you can choose to burn the strings, the outcome obviously not being great. But what caught my eye even more about this ending is the fact that Boyfriend doesn't seem to care that he's watching Girlfriend burn. And while most of these endings are pretty dark, this one was the most unsettling for me, and I suppose it's because it goes against Boyfriend's nature. We know for a fact that Boyfriend and Girlfriend in the original lore are like truly in love, so him just watching her burn just left a bad taste in my mouth. There's also a secret ending that you can get by waiting at the choose screen for 1 minute, and once you do that, it'll take you to a song called Together Forever, which is definitely the saddest one. As the name implies, in this ending, Boyfriend actually is trapped in the strings with Girlfriend forever. There isn't any cutscene to show how it ends, but I'm sure it doesn't really end well. There is, however, a cutscene that is a reference to the Fabric Bandy animation, and I don't actually think that there's a lot of lore around this like original animation, but I suppose they wanted to put it in here because it was the inspiration for the mod. Now the next song is called Run, and I think that this one is the real ending, and if it's not, it's definitely the best ending in my opinion. In the song, we see Boyfriend put Girlfriend on his back to carry her out of this nightmarish world, which in all honesty, sounds like something that Boyfriend would actually do. And when they finally escape, we see him and girlfriend in bed together, which is why I said at the beginning of the video that I think that this is all just one bad dream. Now, many people think that girlfriend actually looks weird here, but I don't think that anything's actually wrong with her. She just looks crazy because she was woken up in the middle of the night because boyfriend is yapping. But in his defense, if I had a nightmare where my girlfriend died or I ended up tied up like this, I would wake up everybody in the house as well. There's no way I would go back to sleep after that. But with that being said, I look forward to seeing what this mod looks like when it's fully done, because as of right now, the animations in the story, at least a little bit that we know, I think is pretty cool. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video on the screen here, subscribe today to become a member of the Oris Force, and we'll see you tomorrow with another video. Peace, peace.